Hey, what's up, guys? Man, I'm so glad. Yesterday was a very slow day. There was only one game in the NBA, one game in the NFL. It was gonna. I thought it was gonna be just extremely slow. I actually said that right before. I actually said that, and then all of a sudden, I took a little bit of time and I started analyzing some of the games and stuff like that. And I'm so glad I did because we actually hit 4-0 yesterday. I shared three of those for free, and one of them was in the VIP. I'll actually show you the slips for that. So stick around on this video. I actually have three more for you today in the NBA game with the Dallas Mavericks versus the OKC Thunder. I did a lot of research on this already. I was on a live for about an hour earlier today, and I actually shared some of these plays already, but I'm going to share them now with you right on this video. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't done so already and you want to get all these plays, just in case you missed out on the video or whatever, we can send you an alert on your phone and your email. All you need to do is go click on the link in the description and also click on or go to the website that says beastsportspicks.com. The link is going to be in the description. And once you click the link in the description, you're going to get to this page that I'm showing right now. We have VIP offers. So like I mentioned earlier, we hit 4 plays yesterday. 3 of them were for free. One of them was in the VIP. So like I even mentioned, I was not even going to play anything. So those 3 came in for free, came in later. We did have one in the VIP very, very early. So if you don't want to miss out on any of that, you can get the free stuff or you can get the VIP stuff. Either way, the link is in the description. I appreciate you guys. And also subscribe. I think we're about to cross almost 500 subscribers. And I think we already crossed over 5,000 on TikTok. So I appreciate that very much. So I'm just quickly going to show you the slips that won yesterday. And then I'm going to go on and show you the other stuff that we have for like stats and the plays and stuff like that. So here's the 4 plays that hit for us yesterday. You can see this was the VIP play that I didn't post. This went in early on the over 139 for Baylor basketball. The other play that I shared was the over 46.5. You can see that I actually paid the extra juice. I explained that this was a key number, that I didn't trust it that much. And sure enough, it hit right at 47. So I won this bet by 0.5 points. If I would have just went with the current line, which was like 49, or the closing line, I should say, then I would have lost this bet. But I actually bought it back. I paid the juice, and I won the bet. The other one I did, I actually shared this one as well. I said that I love the Bengals on the road, and they were going against a horrible team, the defense and all this stuff. And sure enough, Bengals actually won it straight up. But I actually had the 3.5, the plus 3.5. Then I went on the over again for 40. Under that key number of 44, which was 43.5. That cashed for us as well. So 4 hits. And also, before I give you the plays, there's actually 3 of them, but you want to check this out. These I'm actually going to start posting on a daily basis now. I was doing it on TikTok. I'm going to start doing it here as well. So if you want to take a screenshot of this, it's up to you, but I want to share these with you. It's very strong over-under stats. These are not our final plays, but these are very strong stats. So meaning if you look on the right there, it says 80% hit rate, 90% hit rate, 100% hit rate. All of these, again, if you look on the top, it says overs, and then it has today's date, December 10th. And then it has all the players, all the team, which team they're on, which prop it is, and what's the odds, and also the hit rate. So again, these are going to be the overs. Now, if you see this one, it says the unders. Again, it's the top, it says unders, today's date, and then it actually has a red background. And then you can see the team, the player, the prop, the odds, and then what their hit rate was. So again, if you guys like this sort of information, make sure you subscribe. I'm going to be posting stuff like this all the time. So I do appreciate that. We do have a lot of information just like this. I'm actually working on the NFL already. I know it's just Tuesday, but I already have some stuff that I'm looking at for the NFL. And we post stuff every single day. We're trying to grow this channel. So if you see here, you can check it out. We post almost very consistently. We're going to start posting more and more and more. So make sure you subscribe if you don't want to miss out on that. All right, so let me get down to the plays now. So the game, all the 3 plays are actually inside of the NBA today, which is going to be the OKC versus the Mavericks. The OKC and the Mavericks are facing off for the quarterfinals, and then whoever wins this goes into the semifinals for the in-season tournament. So they're going to be pushing hard for this. So play number 1 is going to be Shai Alexander. I bought that back all the way to 25 points. And then I'm parlaying that with the Vikings, which is going to be later on. I think it's like Sunday or something like that. And then I'm going to hedge against the Vikings. So if you don't know what hedging is, that's just a whole nother video. Send me a DM or a comment, and I can send you the link to that. But I'm taking Shai Alexander. I did not like it at the 31. because there's a blowout factor. They might sit him out, stuff like that. So I'm kind of staying away from the current line of 31. I did like his 25 line, but the problem is that they don't let me parlay it together with a same game parlay. So meaning I tried in different books and everything. I really tried, but I was trying to get the 25 Shea Alexander with like the over or something like that, and they just blocked it. They did not let me do that. So I had to go with a different team, and then I just went right back to my hedging strategy, which I've talked about in other videos. And this is the play. Sorry for the like horrible looking screenshot. I also had some computer struggles, so I didn't want that to kind of hinder the play. So again, it's Shea Alexander from OKC tonight, 25 points. And then I parlayed that with the Vikings down the week. And here's his stats. So you can see if you go to 31, even at 31, he's hitting 80%. But I wanted a little bit of assurance because, again, you never know what can happen. They might sit him out. You never know. All right, guys, if you really enjoyed that, make sure you subscribe. We post a lot of free stuff. Second play for today is going to be Kyrie Irving. Somebody actually posted this as I was on the live. They said, hey, I like this play. I checked it out right on the live, and I actually agreed. This guy hits 100% of the time. You can see he's hit 7, 7, 6, 4, 6 in the last 5 games. So he's been hitting this line easily for the over 3.5 rebounds for Kyrie Irving. Again, they're going to be pushing hard to win this game. They're going against OKC. They actually took OKC out of the playoffs last year. So OKC is going to be coming back, and they're both fast-paced teams. I think this guy's going to hit this line. That's the second play. Kyrie Irving over 3.5 rebounds. All right, so my favorite play of the day is going to be the over. The only thing I don't like about this is that the money and the public is all over this. So I don't like being on the same side where all the money's at, like super heavy. I mean, it's okay if it's a little bit, but this one is heavily on this over. So for that reason, I'm kind of a little bit iffy on it. I'm going half a unit on this, I think, or full unit. I'm pretty sure. I'll check right now on the same video. I'll show you what my slip is, and I'll tell you if it's my half unit or full unit. But overall, I love this play. So let me explain why. So I'll just kind of read it to you right here. This is not just ChatGPT. This is a custom bot. I give it a bunch of information. Some people look at this and they're like, what the hell is this? But trust me when I tell you, this is a lot of data that goes into this, and then I sort it and I clean it, and it understands what I'm looking for. All this other stuff is not just me simply saying, hey, ChatGPT, what do you think? It's not like that at all. I haven't showed this before. I've done this on the lives, and people are kind of tripping out on it. But I'm telling you right now, don't be a hater on this system. This is AI. All it's doing is analyzing everything that I'm throwing into it. So it's pretty much my second brain. And I don't have to kind of make sure, it's pretty much a confirmation more than anything. So let me just kind of go through it and why I like it so much. The Mavericks and the Thunder rank top 10 in offensive efficiency in the league. Both teams have shown the ability to put up points. They thrive on fast-paced, high-scoring matchups. Dallas is averaging, this is one I really like. Dallas is averaging almost 120 points per game. OKC is averaging 117 points per game. You put those together, it's 237. That's already over the current 231. The Mavericks game have gone over 8 times in the last 10 games. So they're averaging that it's going to go over. Similarly, the Thunder have hit the over 5 over the last 7 games, and they're fueled by dynamic scorers like Shea Alexander. So another reason you got to be careful, this guy says right here, Josh Giddey. Josh Giddey doesn't even play for this team anymore. So again, this is just AI. It's you have to know your stats. You have to know what you're doing. That's another reason you can't just say, hey, ChatGPT, what do you think? It's a bunch of stuff that I'm throwing into it. Obviously, it's giving me false information right here. But overall, I did my research. I checked the lines. I checked the trends. I checked everything. I actually put all that stuff into it. All right. Anyways, Luka Doncic, he's playing like an MVP level. He thrives on fast tempo games where he can dominate in transition. You're pairing him with Kyrie Irving. As we know, they're masters of the half-court offense. On the other side, you got Shea Alexander. He leads a hungry young team that loves to attack the rim, and they capitalize on mismatches. This game has the ingredients for a shootout. So defensive concerns, they're just talking about the defense, why this game is important, why they're going to be playing each other, all this other extra stuff. So again, I'm going to say this one more time. I want to make this very clear. I don't just go into ChatGPT and say, hey, ChatGPT, what do you think? No. I put in the effort, I put in the time, I scrape data, I pull sources from different networks, different systems, different cappers, and I'm putting it all together. And then I say, hey, what do you think? And then from there, that's when I get these sorts of data points. So the play I'm going with right here, I actually bought it back a little bit. That's why it's at a minus 145. But I actually went on the over 227.5. I really like this play. Like I said, the only thing I don't like is that the public is all over it. I don't like when that happens, when it's super heavy like that and it's on one side and it's lopsided. The line did move and stuff like that. But again, I do like this play for all the reasons I just talked about. I've been looking at this pretty much all day, and this should be an easy cash, hopefully. And to confirm, this $40 is my actual 1 unit play. So this is my full unit play. I just gave you 3 plays. So again, was a Shea Alexander 25.5. I'm parlaying that with the Vikings. I'm going to be hedging that at the end of the week. We got Kyrie Irving over 3.5 rebounds. And then we got this over 227. All right, guys, thanks a lot. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much.